You said something earlier. I'm going to talk, kind of give you a history of the work comp, the Fraud Assessment Commission. But the key statement you made was the employer's pay. One of the defenses that we've heard throughout the years is this is the insurance companies. They're the ones that are going after these people. No, we're the conduit through fraud referrals and support, but who's paying for the assessment and who is actually the victim of the fraud is not the insurance company. Self-insurers, absolutely. Yeah, I think MGA, which is kind of a hybrid, and insurance carriers, they just pass those costs on in the way of premium. But the key to remember is the employers are the victim and the employers are the ones that pay into the assessment. Now, the assessment came into being in 1991. I could talk to employers about medical fraud or capping or attorney fraud. Capping, as you know, is the purchasing of injured workers to file claims. And the overwhelming response was, I don't care. What I care about is my employee that's ripping me off. And so they wanted to focus early on, while many of us, even as early as 93, fully aware that the true cost drivers of fraud in California were medical and medical, legal, ancillary services.
Okay, I'm going to be super unpopular. So listen, detection, fraud referrals comes from the private sector. If the fraud referrals have gone down at a time when you see there's so much fraud out there, it is the purview of the private sector, meaning the fraud referrals are not coming in from the private sector. So whether that's the carriers, employers, whoever it is. And here's the deal. Newsflash. I wish it was so simple where we could say, you don't do the work, you don't get the money. But there's so many factors that go into it: employee retention, continuity, what's going on, priorities. And California, to their credit, is actually leading the charge and getting something done at the state level. And you don't see that anywhere else in the country. You really don't see it.